goddamn two front teeth. Shit. Thank you, sweetie. Them goddamn teeth, you trying to hang on to that plaque. That's for me, sweetie. Oh, thank you. You didn't have my 5.
All right, that was Miss Wanda from her show last night. Good morning and welcome to Hot Pink Pride Radio, which is a community outreach broadcast of Honey Child Ministries. I am your host, Reese Stern, and we are so thrilled to be joined here by Miss Wanda for her celebrating and just talking about her 27th anniversary. Is that in the business, Miss Wanda, or what is this 27th anniversary of? Don't remember, we're live. Can you hear me, honey?
Can she hear you?
I don't know. Miss Wanda, can you hear me, babe?
I don't think she can hear you.
I think it's okay.
Y'all know she a grandma.
That's okay, but anyway, so while Miss Wanda is getting it together, this is actually our first broadcast as a team. So guys, welcome, and I'm going to let you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves because, like I said, this is our first broadcast together as a Hot Pink Pride Radio team. So we're going to claim Miss Wanda's anniversary as our anniversary too, because of course that's one thing that we're celebrating is Miss Wanda's presence in the community as a legend, as an activist, as a mother and a grandmother, you know, to all these beautiful rainbow children. Let's go around the knob here. Gwen, go ahead and introduce yourself, please, hon.
Good morning, everyone.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Yes, I am so excited to be part of this podcast, Hot Pink Radio. I am the owner of Cosmetics. I am also an entertainer that enjoys the show, the atmosphere. I love people all around. I'm a counselor, and I wear so many hats. I just can't keep naming them. But I'm just excited. That's a picture of me and my husband, Richard. We do shows together. We will be out doing a show tonight at the Wanda celebration at Marty. So you all come out. You do not want to miss this celebration. And we're excited to celebrate Miss Wanda on today, and we're ready for tonight because it's going to be an amazing show.
Absolutely. And I got my boy, look at her. Y'all looking professional already. I was talking noise about y'all being late and all that kind of stuff.
Hey.
Through with the whole professional code coming through. So I've got Amir Jackson, AJ, and T Bell. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves.
You go first.
Well, my name is Amir. I'm a photographer, bus driver. I'm a business person all around, videographer. If you could do it, I could do it, pretty much. So, been in the community for a long time. New to the Dallas scene, Fort Worth scene. So yeah, Miss Wanda, she was one of the first entertainers I saw when I came to Fort Worth. So I'm glad that she's here this morning so that we can celebrate her accomplishment in the community.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Well, what's up, everybody? I'm a jack of all trades. You get what I'm saying? Tammy Bell, aka TV. I'm the author of the Unlock series chapter books. Also, I have been a part of this LGBT community since I was in elementary school. When I first asked a little girl, do she like me, yes or no? She said no. Hey, Nan. But anyway, I have been doing shows for like 25 plus years, you know. And a couple of years ago, I went to the Wanda show when she was at Marty's, and I was like, God damn, this is what we're missing. Like that old school where you can tell they don't prep, they don't put their all when they roll, jump on the ground. I remember my first show coming back, I seen Sally. Ooh, got to give it up to Sally. Boy, when she did that show and she had that chicken on that damn ground, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot where I was. I wanted to play a little football and get that damn chicken off that ground. But yeah, This is me, TB. Like Wanda, her show was the first show that I came back when I started back doing shows, you know, and I've been hooked ever since then. Like I tell anybody, man, once you go up in the Sugar Shack, that vibe is something about that damn vibe. You be forgetting you got responsibility. But big shout out, like I said, it's nothing but a pleasure and a blessing to be a part of this platform with y'all talented people. I'm trying to soak in as much as I can. Thank you for having me on this.
No, absolutely. Thank you for being a part of it. I really appreciate it. So, Miss Wanda, let's come to you last, but certainly not least, and the woman of the hour. Let's talk about you, Miss Wanda. Can you please just introduce yourself to our audience and just come in your own way? Say what you want to say, and that'll get us going. Did she hear me yet? Oh, there she go. She had to go outside.
In the rain.
Oh, man. Probably side effects from last night.
Can you hear us, Miss Wanda?
Can she hear us?
Somebody stole a good weed.
Can you hear us?
Go on there and turn her mic on.
Is her mic on?
She told me this was her first time doing anything like this. So y'all, we're gonna have
She
to
should
work
told her
with-
kids to help her. What Bowleg is she when she need her? Bowleg, wait, come help your mama.
Damn.
Oh wait, hold on. Ooh, Lord, that's from
Wait a
the
minute.
show.
Can you see that?
No.
Damn.
Look at girl. She acting like a real grandma today.
Oh, man.
I just inbox to see what's going on. It's Wanda.
She done flipped. Look,
Baby.
she done flipped it 4 times.
Well, let's put a plug in tonight at Marty's, aka the Sugar Shack. We will be celebrating Miss Wanda's 27-year anniversary in the business. We need everybody to get out. The colors are black and red. It's free before 9 and 5 after 9.
Mm-hmm. Don't they got the wing? Don't they have the wings in the back?
Yeah, you know they be cooking
The
them.
wings in the back, y'all. Y'all better get there.
When we first started, I don't know what happened. Check your mic. Check and make sure you're not on mute.
Yeah, it might be on mute.
You might be on mute. Y'all just gonna have to go through this with us. Okay, now we playing a game here. Check your mic, Wanda. Make sure you're not on mute. She went out and she comes back in. But look,
Okay, good.
so listen, y'all, while we're waiting on Wanda, we're just going to go through a few of these pictures that Gwen sent me. There's Miss Wanda with Bowlegs and Richard Jackson, of course, 2 of her biggest and longtime supporters. And so go ahead, and Gwen, I want you to tell me how you got involved with the Wanda Show.
She said, how does she watch us?
I got involved with
Then
one
they dropped the link.
from in around Bowlegs, and we were all had just started doing events and things at the building over in Dallas, and sitting around one day playing cards and stuff. We were saying we should do a show called Newbies and OGs, and like, yeah, I think that'll be good. So me and some other people did the Newbies, and Bo and a lot of other people that been in the industry in 20 years were the OGs. So we did the Newbies, OGs, and I came out the box with Beyonce. Hey, I've been on every and Wanda was like, you know, I got to get you over here to the Sugar Shack. So I've been at the Sugar Shack. It's been like a year now. And whenever she calls me and say, I mean, she could call me right on the spot and I'm going to jump and do whatever it is that Miss Wanda wants. But I've been in cheerleading, dance, step team, everything since I was a little girl. So entertainment is just in me. So when I first stepped on the scene and did this, like, oh, where have I been? Like, this
right?
Baby girl. So I've
Absolutely.
been journey, and I'm just blessed that every time Wanda calls me, I'm able to do what she wants and so much more.
That's wonderful. Wanda, can you hear us yet?
Yeah, I switched phone.
There we go.
Good.
Yeah, I switched phone. That rack is son of a bitch. Now, what were y'all asking me?
We was asking you the question of the hour, these 27 years, I want you to introduce yourself, and I just want you to kind of let us know how you started. And if everybody else, while Miss Wanda is talking, if y'all don't mind muting your mic so that she can have all of the bandwidth she needs for this sound, because this looks like a miracle. But I just want you to start out and tell us, and thank you for letting this be your first interview after
Okay.
27 years.
Okay. Yes. But thank y'all. Thank you and Tammy for reaching out to me. I really again this is my first time and I appreciate it. Like I said, I got rid of that phone. I hope this in here works better. I have been on cloud nine all week. Every anniversary, the week takes a toll on me because I get very emotional thinking about the journey that I have been on for 20 something years. 20 something years. Yes. It started in April of 95 at JR's, and it was not meant to be a show. It was a contest. Mostly for white people because we were doing tan line and tattoo contest. That's all it was on a little bitty dancer box, and all. And I was telling Tommy Ross this morning, me and her talked for like an hour and 30 minutes, how God has his hand on my show. Yeah. I know my mouth, people say, oh, his mouth is 50, but I love the Lord. I give him all the praise up and down the road doing work and all, because he has a hand in this. I know he does. I know he does. My show has been used to do too many good things in the community. I mean, fundraising, helping bury lots of trans women, MCing for certain cancer events at people's homes and all this. So God, I know God has had his hand in this. I started out as a one-man show. It's a one-man show, and I added entertainers. Again, God putting his hand in this. So I added entertainers. So nobody wants to hear me talk for 3 hours. I don't want to hear myself tell jokes for 3 hours. But it has been a blessing. It has been a blessing. I have entertained at every club. I was thinking this week, I've been in every gay club, entertaining, not as a customer, entertaining in this Metroplex. Even the Urban Cowboy up there in Arlington and Fort Worth, I have been in every club. This character has I've met Jennifer Holliday twice. I bought her on stage twice. One time for Black Gay Pride, and one time for Cabin Enterprise at Village Station back then. You know, some of the white celebrities. Boy George was the first one I met. Oh. Boy George, well, that's a long time ago. First one that I met and introduced it all. But guys, I've always been funny. It is a true gift from God. I know it is. I'm the comedian in my family. At my niece and nephew, if I don't come home for family reunion, they won't come home. Cause they say, Uncle, we won't have no fun. You ain't coming. So I try to make every family reunion that we have, so everybody can have fun. But I've always been funny. I've always been the class clown. Freshman, sophomore year, senior year, who's gonna be the most wittiest of the class? Me. Nope. No competition or nothing. It's always me. But I just love to make people laugh. I really do. And every entertainer Gwen was talking about when I called her, it's just not my show. They blesses me. I like to see the growth in entertainers. Tammy's been on my stage. She'll be there tonight to perform and all. They've been a blessing to me. I look forward to Sundays. I really do.
Absolutely. You know what? You're absolutely right. I mean, God definitely has his hands on you, on this show, on your platform. You know, all these 27 years, you haven't needed no publicity or anything like that. You know, it's just been God's move in your life. And that's one reason why I wanted to do a highlight and feature you, for this occasion, because it is important. You know, God is in our community, and so many times, so many times, as in the LGBT community, we don't find God in the places where we should. You know what I'm saying? But having that, and even had been told recently that people don't do gospel in the clubs. I'm like, well, back when I came out and was wild, they was doing God. The Queens was doing gospel, but I don't know if they thought it had changed or what. But being able to come to the show and not just be entertained, but get that good gospel, infusion, that touch from the Lord that people might not get any other time. Sometimes you might be the only Jesus that people meet. So thank you so much. I know from the bottom of my heart, I love the show. I'm hooked now. I've been hitting and missing, going in and out, but I love it. And I tell Tammy, thank you for bringing me out and for encouraging me, because that was one of the things that she encouraged me. She was like, no, they do gospel at the Sugar Shack. I'm like, really? So thank you so much. But yeah, go ahead and unmute your mic. I might have. There you go.
Okay.
So,
yeah. I've had people come up to me throughout the years, and they don't like the gospel performances and all. And I simply tell them, I say, I don't know who you worshiping. I really don't. That you think you can hide from the Almighty God. So I don't know where you think you can hide. If you think you're sinning in the club, or we doing something, I don't know where you think you're hiding from, or who you worshiping, that your God can't see behind certain walls, can't see see what you're doing. He can't see what you're thinking. I don't know who you're worshiping on. But some of the gospels I have witnessed and seen the effect it have on some audience members. Because some entertainers too, when they perform it, because some of them really, really bring that gospel number, whether it's gospel or they doing Patti LaBelle, they bring it to life. With their lip sync, their expressions, and the way they move, they bring it to life as a performer, and it touches people. It's just like you say, everybody in the club, they might not hear that gospel until in church. Until in club.
Yeah. Okay. Same thing. Sometimes I know back in the day they used to have the church, and then wherever they was having church, they turned that into a club. The church and the juke joint was the same thing back in the day. Now that was back before I church. But that's what my grandmother told me. They didn't have but one building. Like on The Color Purple. They didn't have the club and the church was right down the street from each other, just as it is now. And you can find Jesus, you can find the Lord, you can find your life, you can get your and all of your entertaining. God is a very entertaining God, because He created people like us, gave us all these wonderful gifts.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking earlier. So I want Tammy, come off mute, honey.
Hello.
Hey, now, Tammy, you have been. I think you have the longest history, of course, of the people here on the show today. Can you tell me about your first performance under Wanda's show?
Man, my first performance under Wanda's show. Fuck it, I'm putting a little dirt on myself. I was going through, as anybody know, I'm always going through. So my music expresses how I'm feeling at the moment. So I know. I think my first song when I came back, I'm trying to think of, I think it was Kenny Edmonds, I Can't Get No Love. And I came out there with a knife. I don't know what made me do the knife part. Wanda was like, kind of violent out there, kind of violent.
That's what I said.
It's kind of violent. So, but just being able to come there, and I'm going to say this as a lesbian, to be able to come to a platform where a lot of people, when they think about Marty's and they think about Cedar Springs, they only think about the boys. And I have to tell people all the time, no, you never been to got a Wanda experience. She invites everybody on her platform. And I know I hear a lot, because I'm always with the camera. A lot of the boys, they don't like that. They be like, well, we didn't come here for this. We didn't come here for that. But my whole point is she brings everybody together. So when I mention Marty's, they be like, we don't want to go there with all them boys and this and that and all this. And not to take it to another level, but this week, as I was posting the flyer for Miss Wanda anniversary, I still saw how the hate was strong in this community, because I have a lot of straight friends, I have a lot of gay friends. So when I made that accident and tagged a person in the flyer, and he's a straight male, he was like, well, I don't want that on my page, I don't want that on my page. But you're the same person when I'm going live doing the shows and they have the female dancers shaking their booties and all that, you loving it, you tagging it. But then when I put the spotlight on Wanda, you had a problem with it. See, that's what people don't understand. I'm LGBTQ first. I'm going to give her props. If you don't like what's on my page, get off of it. But I see it's still that underlining hate. That underlining hate. Y'all support the women, but you have a problem with the men. I know that's a whole nother subject, but I was just saying what led up to this week.
Actually, it kind of is a really great segue into, because I wanted to talk to Gwen also, because, of course, she's a friend of the community. I don't know, I don't talk under people's clothes, but, just from what I see, it seems that you are in a hetero relationship. So, but you're in the community. You're a very big support, not just of the Wanda show, of the gala events and all of that. And so it's great to have people that are in the straight or the hetero community that put some respect on the things that we do and join in, because Wanda show is truly a variety show. You want to comment, Gwen?
Yes, definitely. I am in a heterosexual relationship with Richard. We are a straight couple, but before anything, I am a child of God first.
Amen.
The Bible says, love all his children, all his people. So I don't pick and choose who I love and how I love them, because the God loved me. It says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only son, so that we may have life and have it more abundantly. And I am a minister, so regardless of what, I'm going to carry the cross with me everywhere I go. I'm going to love all his people. Everyone has to be shown love and compassion, because you never know what somebody's going through, what they're dealing with, how they're dealing with it. And if you turn your back against them because of who they choose to love, then you're wrong for that. You can't pick and choose that because if someone loves another female or someone loves another male, that they're not going to be a child of God, that they're not going to make it into heaven, that things aren't going to go that way. You can't choose that. You can't choose anything. God chooses how he wants to do things. But for me, I enjoy people. I love everyone. And to be totally honest, the LGBTQ has given me more opportunities to do more things than anybody else. So, people can say what they want to say when they want to say it, but as long as I'm in that presence, I will not let nobody shame or bash anyone at all. It's not fair and it's not right. Mentally retarded people get bashed and judged. It's not fair. Nobody chose to, be mentally challenged or retarded or anything. So you can't judge people based on how they look. You never know what someone's going through or what they've been through to get to where they are today. But Wanda opened up the doors for everybody. I come to the show when I do music, like Tammy Bell said, you do music based on how you feel. If you're going through a tough time, you may do a gospel number. If if you're in love and you're happy, you may do a duet. If you just down and depressed, music is for the soul. It helps you. Showing music, every genre, it helps. It frees you. You're able to turn into a whole different person. And I enjoy that and I love that. And just being around everybody, it's a blessing. And on this clip, you'll see Wanda was showing tribute to Richard for his birthday on the 4th of July. We hung with my family. And then right after that, we went to the Sugar Shack and she celebrated him, like that's her own son. And it's just amazing. You'll see on the clip.
Have Rufus step back. He can't wait to get up there and DJ. Every time he got a crowd in there, Rufus wants to DJ. Otherwise, he'll put a goddamn CD in and walk around. We know what your wives have, the bow legs have. We know what kind of music we want. So I made them stick around. Allow your family. I made them stick around. Allow your family to punish you. Do this number for us. DJ! They say you know it. They said you know it. have no more stuff.
Y'all know what?
You can't wait to
I asked, you know what? It's still going, y'all. What happened? Hold on.
Hey, Miss Wanda, Facebook pin you on the spot.
That was
Prince. Yeah, that was Prince.
yeah.
That was, you know what? I had asked a few people to send in, some of their favorite clips, and Tammy, and we've been working on this, but we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this some more of
After
Miss
the
Wanda.
show, after the
Because,
show. Yeah.
now that we are Miss Wanda, we really want you to be an integral part of the growth of Hot Pink Pride Radio, and even after these 27 years, for the next 27 years, we want to spotlight the community. We want to spotlight legends like yourself, activists like yourself, because some people still don't know that you're out here, that the Sugar Shack is here, and that we do have these wide open arms. You want to talk about that a little bit for me?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. But what Gwen was saying earlier, and what I said earlier about God has a hand in this. Straight people, and Tammy, it's a variety show.
Yes.
It's for everybody. And don't get me wrong, guys. Throughout the years, I've had negative people come up to me or inbox me, now that we have social media, and say, I didn't like that. And why you do that? Every time I bring Gwen and Richard on, and or in the beginning or in the end, I always say my favorite straight couple. Not just for them, but for the audience to know that, oh, Wanda got straight people performing in her show, And everybody also, guys, some entertainers have felt my wrath because I ask that you be very professional on my show, after the show. Now, when you leave Sugar Shack, I mean, that's different. That's different. But I don't want, because you are attached to my show, Gwen's on my show, Tammy's on my show, you can't be acting a fool on the show and after the show. Be very professional. And so some entertainers have not met that challenge. So you might see mediocre people on my show entertaining, but they understand the assignment. Be on time, be professional. They ain't bringing the crowd to their feet and all that, but they out there enjoying themselves. And that's what the show is. It's an outlet for you to enjoy yourself. Step out of your little comfort zone for a minute,
Absolutely. And Big Brother Mouth Almighty says, the Bible says that we must bear the fruit of the Spirit, and he said the greatest of these is love. Love can change anything and anyone. I definitely do believe that. With all of us here, really actually from different walks of life, we have a common goal. The common goal is love, and the common goal is to show love and to spread love. And love comes out in so many different ways. Mm-hmm. You can feel the love at the show. You really can. You can feel the love at the Sugar Shack. I felt the love. You can really feel the love. You can feel the love coming through the performers. Okay, you can feel the love coming through their numbers, whether they're singing, whether they're dancing, just whatever. It's just the ability and the platform, the ability to show forth God's glory. Whatever you're doing, whichever way you're doing.
Yeah, yes, and that's what I try to create, and I try to install it in my entertainers. That's why I come out first and do a number, and then I talk to the crowd and get that energy to flow and get everybody relaxed. And I've talked to the bartenders, because I play with the bartenders. Don't call them by their real name or something like that, or talk about some private part, but they play along with the game.
Right.
They played Richard last night doing security. I'm playing with Richard. Richard, move. Y'all need to rotate. Go outside. You've been in there. Just keep that vibe, that fun vibe, which is rare in our community. In Dallas, that you can see a fun comedy show for free, practically
for free.
That part.
For free.
I heard that. Somebody told me that about your show, that you never charge, and better not nobody even think about charging. Okay, and that it is a rule of yours that it is a free show for people to come in and enjoy. And I think that is just the most wonderful thing.
When I was at JR's, it was 8 to 11, free, totally free. I did that from 10 years, from 1995 until 2005. And me and Cabin Enterprises had they manager at JR's, me and him had a situation about race. And we bumped head about race. And he had to go or I had to go. And they decided
a very diverse crowd, I should say.
Yeah, it was diverse back then in JR. Very, very diverse. Jellica, that's now. But we bumped heads. So I moved over to Havana's. Never worked. The owner used to come to the show every Sunday, had Havana, and just look. And so I moved over to Havana's with my people. And it's something about us. We laugh about it. I guess because we've been through so much as Black people. We just laugh at anything. We laugh at death. We do. You can fall and break an arm. If you don't kill yourself, we gonna laugh. We just laugh. And we ain't trying to be malicious, but we do that to calm ourselves, and all that. But we love to laugh. But when I got to Havana, I could really release over there. Right. I didn't have to bite my tongue. I used to come in with that red on her head. Oh my God. So much fun. So much fun. Yes.
How did you create the character for Miss Wanda?
Yes.
Oh my God, that is a great question. I used to look at In Living Color every day. Jamie Foxx was from a Texas boy, practically East Texas. Carroll, Texas, close to where I'm from. And I just sat there and watched him. I thought they had many funny characters on there. But Jamie Foxx was so funny to me when he did Wanda and everything. And we used to, when I was a bartender for Cabin Enterprises, we did a fundraiser, and you had to do a number and all. So I said, well, I dress up as Wanda. So I could do his curly blonde wig. I had balloons in my butt that would, it was so big old balloon for my titties, and it was just hilarious. So JR's didn't have it. They had some competition on Sunday. JR did. Nobody was at their club. And so the manager at JR's saw my comedy thing during the turnabout. He said, you need your own show. Like that. He said, you are funny. Like that. And so we sat down and we came up with a concept. Like I told you, tan line tattoo. But I put my twist on it like I do today. But that's how I came up with it. But let me tell you something. This little drug boy came up to me. I was doing one at JR's, maybe 3 or 4 years into it. He came up to me. He said, you ain't no damn Jamie Foxx. That's what he said to me. And it dawned on me. I said, he's right. I'm not Jamie. I was mimicking everything that Jamie Foxx did as a character. So that's why I changed my concept. And we got rid of that curly wig, got rid of those balloons, changed the language and everything stuff. And that's how it came kind of raw. Now, don't get me wrong. I certain events I've been to all over Texas, I tone it down. It all depends on what that crowd is and what that event is. I can tone it down and no cuss words run out of my mouth. Won't be no drinking, nothing. And I'm still funny.
Okay,
Yes.
I can believe that. It's very authentic. You guys go ahead, Gwen and Tammy, y'all go ahead. If y'all brought some questions, I've asked all of my questions. I didn't want to just hog the whole show, but I will.
Hey, you know what? We're going to come on, speak some. Over here quiet.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for letting me speak first.
No problem.
While you trying to eat your donut.
Yeah, no problem.
But yes, like I said, we appreciate you for giving us your time to celebrate your big day, Miss Wanda. My first experience with Miss Wanda was at I think it was Havana's. What's on the script? Havana's. So my wife. So let me tell y'all the story. So my wife was my girlfriend then, of course. She invited me out, and she was like, "We gonna go to this club and take pictures." And I was like, "Go to the club and take a picture." All right, let's go. So of course, we walk in, and the crowd was just laughing because we got there early. My wife was like, Miss Warner got me my own chair. Like, that's how she appreciated my wife. She gave my wife her own little front row chair to take pictures, right? So my wife like, I gotta get that Miss Wanda gonna be mad at me if she gonna call me. I forgot what she said. She called her on call her one of the characters. But whatever, she said she got to get there early, so we got there, of course. And when we got there, of course, we walked across that front stage, and she roasted her. And it was so funny. But my question is, after 27 years of being in this game, where do you see her in the next 2-3 years? Like ownership of your own club, where do you see Miss Wanda in the next couple of years?
And guys, I'm going to give you an honest answer, and I'm glad we're doing this so the y'all can share it and people will know what's coming. When it turned 25, I was going to stop at 25. That was a pretty little silver year, 25. Again, I'm from East Texas, and so our home is East Texas on 30 acres of land. I love hunting and fishing. Some of y'all see me fish. I put it on Facebook. I love fishing. That's number one. It's one of my hobbies. But I was going to stop at 25, move back to our home. My parents are all gone, and my siblings, it's a bunch of them, but nobody lives on the homestead. And I was going to move back there. But the devil kept... Huh?
Where is that at?
Tyler?
It's called Queen. It's called Queen City, Texas.
I grew up in Tyler.
This is a little bit further than Tyler. It's called Queen City, Texas. I always say Tyler because Tyler's bigger than my little small town. But my little small town is closer to Texarkana than Tyler. Tyler. But when it turned 25, I was going to stop. But someone in the community, a devil, I just say that, came for me. Came for me and came for my character. Came for my status. Came from my longevity in the community. I mean, just put it out there. Put it out there. Oh, and let me tell you one thing. You will never find any receipts on Facebook or social media that Wanda said something about attack the club, attack the person. I don't do that. I don't do that. And I want people. Some people can't do that. My niece Kennedy, she likes to go at them. If they attack her, I don't. I know my self-worth. In this community, but number 30 will be the last show.
Okay.
I'm going to end the Wonder Show on 30, and I will only do special events. Like, they need an MC for Pride. They need an MC. This lady is getting special events, but coming every Sunday will stop. Okay. That's why I'm trying to groom my daughter Bowlegs to take the reign. From that, but yeah, 30 is it. You can set your clock by, you can set the date by, but that anniversary on the 30th, that is it. I will only do special events, only.
And y'all heard it here first.
Wonderful job. So y'all, we got 3 more years.
3 more years to enjoy.
And they go fast because I've been at Marty's 3.5 years.
Ooh,
it goes fast.
Wow. Well, happy retirement when you get ready. But you know
Neil
what?
Carter.
your value is going up. Now it's time for you to add tax. Okay? And don't work too hard. Just like you said, doing special events. That's where you tax them. Right there.
I'm gonna turn into a stalker. Let me go and get my tent and my RV ready. I got 3 years to come move on.
Go fishing, baby.
Look, no 30, stopping at 30.
We be fishing.
I want to ask you, Wanda, about when you choose somebody to roast, and it's all in good fun. But really, you've been roasting anybody. Anybody can get it. It seems the case. So when you do that, I mean, is it just something that you just see somebody, you pick them out and you say, hey, I want to play with you a little bit.
And I know I've never met Chris Rock or any other comedian like that, Simone, but I know they would say the same thing. When I'm looking at the crowd, I'm telling y'all, it's a gift from God. I know who I can play with and who I can't play with. Now, throughout the years, every now and then, I have stepped on somebody's toes. I have. and it can be a girl, it can be a boy, it can be a black, it can be a white. But some people, and they know what they're there for. It's a comedy show, and you're sitting right up front, right there,
spotlight,
right there. But I offended people. I've told people I was sorry. I'm sorry. Offended you. Inbox or in person. You know, I always have. I never say, "Oh, girl, this is my show. Get up now." No. I'll say, "So, girl, we just here to have fun, girl." You know, they still ain't. I just move on. I got 200 other people in the club that I can play with. I can play with. Don't. And you say roast. I wouldn't. Somebody said, "Oh, you're a reading MC." No, I'm not. I don't read people. I joke with people. Yeah. Reading MC is really belittling somebody. You're reading it and you're staying on them.
Yeah.
You're steady dogging them. You done made them your show. I don't do that.
No,
I don't do that. I move around throughout the audience, making everybody feel comfortable. You know, all at the bar. Oh, we got the girl. Let's do a drink. Let's do a shot. You know, all up in the DJ booth. DJ, come on now. You know, like yeah.
Okay, yeah. I got a question. With everything that's been going on in the last 2 years, with the I'm gonna say virus, and we have lost a lot of people in the community. I know they had to take an effect on you to come out every Sunday, laugh and joke, because a lot of people we lost, a lot of them were on your shows. You know, been knowing them for years. Like, man, I couldn't imagine getting up there on that stage laughing and goofing when you just, you know, lost somebody. How do you do that? Which I want to say thank you, because you help a lot of other people get through certain things when they done lost loved ones. And like, what do you think motivates you to keep pushing when it's so many people we done lost?
Tammy, don't make me cry, girl. I'm trying to save my tears for tonight.
Hey, let's start it. Let's start it early.
I'm a human being just like everybody else. I go to work. I work 6.5 days a week. I work 60 hours a week, 6.5 days a week. And I use my, hold on just a second. No, okay. I usually keep it to myself, Tammy. I don't bring it to the stage. And the stage, like I say, if they relieves me of that. 2 entertainers, Dana St. James was number 1. She was just on my show that Sunday. She died 5 days later. Essence was that one really got me. Essence, the Lord, really got me. She was in the dressing room, and she wasn't feeling well for her second number. And I said, Essence, she just sweating us, baby, go home. What I should have said was go to the doctor, because she went home and she passed. 3 or 4 hours later, she passed. And that just, oh my God, it still pops up in my memory. I can be driving, because I drive all over the whole state of Texas, and sometimes I just have to pull over, because I think about those wonderful entertainers that passed. I mean, they were going back to back, right behind each other.
Yes. Right behind each other
and stuff. And that was pulling at my heart. But Tammy, with the help of Southern Comfort.
Yes.
And that gift takes over when they hit the stage. Everything else is put on the back burner. But before that, honey, and after that, Tammy, I go back to being Jasper. And I have feelings just like everybody else. Family situations sometimes be don't happen right before I got on stage with a sibling. Right before I got on stage. You know, and then, but I had to put it on the back burner as the professional.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
But that's how I deal with it. But honey, I have my big old cries and God, why did you take that baby and all that? Yeah.
Well, you know, it's one thing to be that voice also that helps the community get past that, you know, because our families in this LGBT community are of our own making. You know what I'm saying? Like blood is, you know, it's not all blood, but it's, you know, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we may not be related to each other on a DNA level, but our experiences and our histories and where we're from. I mean, the fact that, that we're from smaller East Texas towns, we may have had the same experiences being a person in this community coming up and coming out. So to be able to have someone in that community that we can call granny and call mom.
And that's what I love that. I love that. And they call me granny, daddy, mama, sister, brother. I love those titles. I love those titles. I told my little brother Michael like that, and I wrote my will out years ago. I had to change some stuff like that, and I said, Michael, I've been in Dallas since I was 25 years old. Half of my life. I'm 60, so my homegoing has to take place somewhere here in Dallas for my gay community. Then you can take me on home to East Texas, and I know, and I know he'll abide by my wishes, and all my kids. I told him, I said, well, all my kids acknowledge. I said, anybody speak, because he's been to the shows. My brother's been to the shows. Him and his wife, she has identical twin sisters. They've been to the show, and they would have came for the anniversary, but he's busy and didn't come. But yeah, but they understand how important the community is to me. Do y'all know how powerful we are? That's any minority. Do y'all know how powerful we could be as a minority gay community, Black gay, if we was all on one accord?
Yes.
We could be so powerful. We could elect officials. We could do one big old pride. It's so damn big that we'd have to have it at the American Airlines Center if we was all on one accord. Yes. And there's nothing wrong like that. I mean, everybody like to be with their own type of people. The hip hop people want to be with them, and R&B, and Hispanic people want to be with their group. The Roundup, the Cowboys want to be with their group. The leather community want to be with their group. The trans girls want to be with their. But ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why that flag is different colors.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And that's absolutely.
So I have a question for you. For the upcoming MCs that are trying to take those steps into doing what Miss Wanda you are doing, what type of advice would you give those young MCs that are saying, hey, I want to do what she's doing? What kind of advice would you give them to actually try to take that step into fulfilling that dream?
Anybody can be an MC, just like you four sitting on this panel are talking and talking to me and asking me questions. You're really MCing. So everybody can be an MC. You must be, as an MC, you must be professional. You must treat everyone equal. You can't have favorites. Bolegs cannot be my favorite, and she'll tell you. I hold her to the rap about different situations. And she's gonna carry on under my name and my legacy after. Damn it!
You done raised the Southern Comfort. Oh,
no,
Jesus.
No, child. I'm drinking water. I'm trying to come. I don't know. But to the upcoming comedians, if you're getting a booking fee, state your booking fee up front. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to compromise, you don't have to compromise. So look, my booking fee is $150. Well, I'm gonna give you $50. So baby, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't do it. Because as a professional MC, you're gonna be there on time. Mm-hmm. Whether he wants you to start at 11, you're supposed to be there at 10. You're still there. You came at 10 like he told you to.
Yes.
But the show is held up till 11:30. That's why your fee has to be set. He might not he might make less than what he wanted on the door. He might make way more than on the, but that's your fee. Mm-hmm. If you want to compromise, say, look, okay, this is a special event for cancer and all, no problem. But stick with your fee, be on time, be professional. Don't treat nobody no different. If you have know your guest. If you're doing a special event, know your guest. Know the venue. Mm-hmm. Some entertainers and some MCs go to venues, ain't never been there. Don't know what a dressing room is. Don't know what a bathroom is. I get that a lot. Wanda, can I be on the show? And I look, I said, they're not even my friend on Facebook. And they ain't never been to the Sugar Shack. You have all they saw is the hype, those videos, you know, hype and all that stuff. Yeah, that's what they see and everything. And believe me, my inbox fills up every Monday. That's when I book entertainment. Gwen, them will tell you, Monday is when I book for Sunday show.
Yeah.
Monday. But people be calling. The sun will be out that Sunday. Girl, can I be on? No, I don't work that way. I don't flow that way. My boys taught me that, and my sister. You know, Mama, let's get their music in. Yeah. We don't do CDs no more, do we, Tammy?
Nope.
We email. My boys taught me that. Yeah. To email the music, which is much better, and they see if it plays or not, and all that good stuff. But I mean, yeah, be professional. Set your fees. Treat everybody equally. Know your venue. Know your venue and everything. Be familiar with it. You know, you might be booked for that venue and you're going for the first time. You done got lost. Go check.
30 minutes late.
I'm saying, go drive by there in your free time. Let's go see what this club is at. You know, if you got some weeks in between, go sneak in there and look at the club, do an event, and if they're having something, check it out. Check it out.
Yeah. Okay. That's amazing advice. Well, I have a question, but also when you were asking about the roasting and everything, shout out to Bowleg. I love her so much. I went to my first time going it was one of Bowleg's anniversary appreciation, and we was DJing at Marty's. And I was sitting up in a DJ booth with him, and Miss Wanda was like, "Oh, who is this new side chick? I mean, new helper. I mean, whoever that." But I didn't get offended. I was like, "I'm a side chick, helper, everything." It was funny to me, you know. From that point on, I just been in love with going. Look, it's fun, but yeah. So she just acknowledged you with a joke, and it's harmless.
It's harmless.
And I've seen her, if, you know, somebody, she like one time she called the lady, she was like, "Hey, Precious, you know, good to see you." And, but it wasn't the offense, you know. Precious is an endearing term. Yeah. Like, "Hey, Precious, hey, sweetie." So Wanda did go back and say, "Hey, you know, sweetie, I didn't mean it that way, you know. I was just saying precious, like, endurance, you know." But she cleared it up and fixed it, and you know, just people just take things the wrong way. But Wanda definitely goes and say, "Hey, if I offended you, I'm sorry. I was just, you know, trying to say precious in a good way." Mm-hmm. But if you take then you yourself, baby, you know. But hey, I enjoy every time. And some people go to Wanda show and walk on the stage purposely so they can
get seen. Perfect. Tammy Terrell. Tammy Terrell.
Allegedly.
My final question is, what is most important to you at this point in your life? What do you feel is most important?
Like I say, I'm 60 now. And so the most important thing is for me right now is my health.
There you go.
It's my health. That's why 3 years is it. And I've been focusing on it. The doctor told me a year ago I'm borderline diabetic.
Okay.
So I had to change my diet.
Yeah.
I ain't never ate salad. I don't like salads like that. But now I eat lots of salads. Mm-hmm. The only fruit I like was oranges. But now I eat grapes and oranges and grapefruits. I used to drink regular milk. Now I drink almond milk.
Okay.
I had to drink. I changed my diet and all. But I changed my right now, Gwen, it's my health.
Okay.
Health and everything and stuff. My hip is replaced on my right hip. The doctor want me to replace the left hip. So I'm trying to ride that little bone as long as I can. I'm trying to get some more mileage out of that bone before I replace that. But let's say that's my plan. My health, and do 3 more years.
Okay.
And get my get on back to East Texas. And like I say, I'm not gonna fade away. Y'all see me. I'll pop up in the club one Sunday, ain't doing nothing because ain't nothing to do in East Texas. Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing.
Fish.
You can go fish.
Nothing to do in the country.
Fishing,
but that's what it is, Gwen. My health right now is the most important thing in my life. I would say my relationship with God, but he already knows that I love him and I give him all the praise and all the glory for this wonderful gift that he has bestowed on me. He could have gave it to anybody, but he gave it to me.
And we're thankful.
And we're thankful for that. We're thankful for that.
We thank you.
We thank you.
And God for everything that he's going to continue to do in your life. And we decree and declare healing. For anything that tries to attack you, we cast that out right now in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
We'll make it to that 30th anniversary, and it'll be bigger and bigger each and every year. This anniversary that's going to take place Friday, you guys. We thank God for that, what's going to happen tonight. And we just continue to say thank you, Miss Wanda. Thank God for you and everyone, for all of us. LGBTQ, non-LGBTQ. Everything that you work your 9 to 5, however many hours you work, we know that you still blessing people with your work that you do, delivering the bodies and organs. You help people in so many ways that others don't even know.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes, and don't even want to put it out there. Yes,
we're thankful for that hand that he's placed on you. So more than anything, Miss Wanda, we're just blessed to be a part of everything that you have in your life going on. We're all thankful and blessed for this journey, and we're going to continue to be by your side and support you, God, for everything that he has in store for you. And we love you.
Thank you.
we love
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so
I
much.
be selling that water for $1 with my wife, Kimmy.
So no more pork. So you supposed to be eating healthy, so no more pork chops, right?
I didn't hear you.
Sunday? No more pork chops on Sundays?
Yeah.
No more pork chops.
What about them?
No more.
You supposed to be eating healthy. No more pork chops. I'm going to bring you a salad.
You see my face, don't you? You see my face. But guys, I thank y'all for letting me come on again. All that is God moving. God used Tammy to reach out, and this young lady here to get me to come on here to bless me with my first time ever. And this podcast thing been around for years, but y'all reached out and asked me questions that really I've been wanting to answer for the community for years and years. Because there's something more than Wanda than just on stage. Stage and everything. And y'all let me, I hope, enlighten the community a little bit on what I do and what I'm all about in my community.
I got one last question.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Tammy.
Okay, this is my last question. I know through my years of being an entertainer, you meet a lot of MCs. They tend to get big-headed over the years from the clout and the attention that they get from everybody. They feel like basically you have to take a number just to speak and say hi. But with you remain humble. How do you not let that get to you and turn you into a diva?
Egomaniac.
That's easy. Like I say, you hit on the head. I know where my gift come from.
Yes.
I know where it comes from. Just like he gave it to me, he can take it away.
Yes, he can.
He could gave it to anybody. He gave it to me.
Yes.
He could have made me a singer. He could make me a great policeman, a great doctor. He said, I'm going to let you have this gift to make people laugh. And you're going to touch people. Touch people as you on your journey. And it's going to last a long time until I say, well done.
Yes.
With your journey. That's how I stay humble, Tammy. It really ain't about the money. Like I say, I look forward to Sunday. Just like some of y'all, girl, I can't wait to Sunday go to Sugar Shack. I look forward too, because I get to release and be funny and stuff. And then Monday morning, back to work like ain't nothing happened.
Yeah.
You're like Tyler Perry, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
For real.
For real.
Yes.
I got one more question for you.
Appreciate it. Like, Ms. Wanda, if it wasn't for you, I mean, we wouldn't even be able to do any of what we're doing at this point, or at least, in the way that we're doing it, with the freedom and the authenticity and and the genuineness that, that we're able to even approach you. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are very standoffish and don't, won't give you the time of day. And even in building this platform, it's been a struggle, to get people to talk, and to come on. So I really, really appreciate it, because you don't know me from a can of paint, but I've been out here all this time watching you. You know what I'm saying? I remember the days back at Havana's, of course, being in ministry, I took myself out of the club community, but there was you. You know what I'm saying? There was you in the club community, and so I need that to usher me back in, in a way that I can be my genuine self, and be the woman of God who that God has made me to be, and be everything else that He made me to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I really, really appreciate that, and thank you so much for helping us to pilot even this group, that we have this group of diverse artists that can be out here and just make this thing so much bigger than it is. And it's not even about it being big, it's about the people that you're able to reach and about the lives that you're able to touch.
Yes.
We really do appreciate that.
Well, I do appreciate it, and whenever y'all want me on, just let me know. There might be some topics that come up in the community, in the world general, that especially
You can have your own show on Hot Pink Radio, Miss Wanda. Now come on, you can have your own show.
On T.
We'll set it up.
Let me tell you something. My niece in Houston, she saw the show, a video of the show, but she said the same thing. She said, Uncle, you need your own show.
Yes.
You need your own show. But I never took time to sit down, put all that together. Pick a little day and an hour to do all that. Do all that. Because my niece was saying the same thing. He said you could just reach so many other people.
Yes.
Send it home.
Miss Wanda, our little setup here, it don't cost us nothing except the cost of internet every month. So, and just putting this together. So you have me to help you. Amir is excellent, with the whole, the photography. Tammy got you on the videos.
I'll just promote.
Miss Wig got you with the word and just coming through. So whatever you need, if we can go on into that 30 years with you and past, when you are out on the East Texas farm and you want to pop up your show, you can do that.
I appreciate that. And one more thing before we leave, I personally want to tell you thank you, because me being in the LGBT community, dealing with a son who also is in conflict with his own sexuality, I go to the shows and record it, not only for the other viewers, but for my son, to let him know, you know what, hey, you could do this. You like to sing, dance, you like to do all this. You see them doing it, you can do it. So also that's opening up a platform for the younger generation to see that, hey, we all could come together. It's all fun and laughter, and you're not alone. And that's the main reason why I record, for the people who still are struggling and going through their own demons as far as their sexuality. And my son, he looks at it, he be like, wait a minute, they got on that? They doing this, they do it. And I catch him from time to time dancing. But thank you also for allowing me with my phone when it wanna works to record your shows.
I appreciate that, Tammy. And Tammy, you did that. You started doing that. And I mean, I didn't ask you to do that. You started doing it. And that's an asset to the show, Tammy. Not just for your son, but there are other people in the community that don't come out. Maybe they didn't have a ride to the show that night. But when you post the videos, I mean, I get the inbox all the time. And Tammy, you can say, oh, I got to get to the Sugar Shack. I got to get to the Sugar Shack. And I named it that. I named it the Sugar Shack 2.5 years ago. I wanted to have some kind of, and God did that. I'm telling you.
You manifested.
I don't know where the Sugar Shack came from. I ain't stole it from nowhere. I ain't seen it nowhere like that.
You manifested.
I think the only place I heard it was my daddy, in East Texas, the way he fed us, he had juke joints. Like you see on the Colonel Purple up in the woods. That's how he fed us. He's an uneducated man. So he had juke joints and pool tables, and his sister them frying fish and all that stuff.
Okay.
But my mama used to say, somebody say, where your husband at, ma'am? Down at that shack. So I think that's where it comes from. She never did say sugar shack. She said at the, because that's what it was. You like on the color, it's just a wooden ass shack off in the woods.
Like
you
a
know,
boom,
they
boom,
make
room.
shooting dives and all that.
Boom, boom room.
Yeah.
Boom, boom room.
One more question from me. So we at your 30 years. If you could have anybody on your show, who would be on your show?
Living or deceased.
Living or deceased. We want to know what your lineup would be. You ain't got
it got to be one person or two.
No. It could be whoever you want on there. It could be whoever.
Living or deceased.
Living or deceased. Who would you like to see perform for you on your going out?
I have always, and don't laugh. I put a lot of policies on me. Life insurance policy. I have always had a desire that when at my homegoing, that Yolanda Adams sing at my homegoing. I just love Yolanda Adams.
Yes.
She's a woman of God, and she just her range. You know, not Jennifer Holliday. They all great and fantastic. No, but Yolanda Adams moves me.
Yes.
She moves me with her music. So I would just love for her to just come and just punt. Jennifer Holliday, I told you about Jennifer Holliday at Black Pride and White Pride. Jennifer Holliday, I was out there in the parking lot, stage set up outside in the parking lot, gated. Jennifer Holliday, they bring her up in a limousine, and behind the stage is a little gate, and they open it. I bring her on. She's supposed to sing two little songs. Some of the old school, if they see this, they'll say one late line. Jennifer Holliday sung a gospel and cleared the damn parking lot.
Ooh, wow.
Somebody asked her to. Somebody shouted, "Sing! I don't know if it was eyes on my sparrow or something to that effect, but cleared the damn parking lot." Wow. People got so happy, and shouting all over the place in that parking lot. Hundreds of black gays. Wow. Yeah, she put sung two little songs, and she just loved, like she did today, she loved gay people. Jennifer Holliday does, and everything. But she sung that baby. Woo!
Wow.
It was over.
They had church in the parking lot. Church.
Yes, ma'am.
Church.
She cleared the parking lot.
Pass the plate for the offering.
Yes. You can have church anywhere, and I think you've proven that, Miss Wanda, you know, with your shows throughout the years. So, God bless you. God bless you in your future endeavors. God bless you with your next 3 years and the next 30 after that. Of course, we pray healing and complete restoration, whatever you need from the Lord. We just pray that He rains it down and fills you up because your overflow is what blesses us. And so we thank you and we appreciate the overflow. We've gone on, y'all, for an hour and 12 minutes.
We could keep going.
Wanda, thank you so much. Is there any last words around the table? And then we're going to let Miss Wanda have the last word of the day of the show.
Simply just thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And make sure y'all come out tonight to celebrate this major accomplishment of a very well-deserved leader that we have in the community. So come please in your red and black.
What's the address? You don't even know.
Go ahead.
4207 Maple Avenue, Dallas, Texas.
Sugar Shack, that's what it's called.
Shack, AK.
Google it.
Free before 9 after, 5 after 9. Red and black. Please wear your red and black.
And bring your ones.
Oh, everything they said to y'all tonight. Love you, Miss Wanda. My WCW. Miss Wanda, you now.
Oh, okay. But again, guys, thank y'all so much for blessing me with this podcast this morning and stuff, and I've been able to reach some more people. But I just thank the community. I just do. Every white person, every black person, every Hispanic, every straight, every gay, every transgender person, bisexual. I just thank you for loving me and keeping me relevant all these years, and laughing with me, crying with me, hurting with me when our community was hurting on certain things. So just thank y'all Thank y'all so much. Just remember that laughter is just good for the soul. Won't you rather be laughing than crying or being angry? Just laugh. And I'm looking forward to tonight. Like I say, I don't know what surprise today is. My son, the owner of the club, the manager of the club, don't come to the club until 8:30. Don't come here till 8:30. I usually get there at 8. Show starts at 9. So, but they got surprise. I love surprises. I don't care what it is. So I'm getting ready to cry tonight. Yes. But thank you to the community. Thank you so very much. Every bar owner that I've been in your club, every manager that let me be in your club and act up and carry on. Thank you so much. All the people that I MC that you invited me into your home to do special events in your home, and thank you so much for entrusting me with your events, your fundraisers, everything. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you guys. I will see you guys on the other side. And thank you all for joining us on Hot Pink Talk Radio. Have a wonderful Sunday afternoon.
Peace.